Your mom's box, property of your mom.
It's like I have water in my ear. It's driving me fucking nuts.
That's probably a bug.
Yeah, one of those boll weevils, because my ear resembles a bowl.
They're bitch-flavored sandwiches with bitch pudding.
Yeah. I had a fucking guy in the last video, and like, from the moment it comes on, he's just dancing like the whole time. But like, music is playing like very loudly, so like it ruined all the audio because it's just that like that. You know, like that song? It's like something saxophone, like 80s. Something
Oh, like there's a name. It's literally called like blank saxophone
like Sexy
man.
Jazz Man. Or
Yeah, like
something.
Sexy Saxophone Man.
Sexy Saxophone Man. Yeah. So that's playing, and he's just dancing. And he's just dancing and dancing. And I'm like, this guy is so funny, but the audio is fucked. And I'm like, if I don't find something that's like similarly funny music wise, I'm like, this just won't work.
I was gonna say, you're gonna swap out the audio, right?
Oh yeah. Well, but the problem is I couldn't just like, in other times when I've had people that have music playing, it's not like so loud in the feature of the fucking thing. So like, I can usually put music over top of it, and then like we can still have our talking. But like, couldn't use any of the audio that we had, so I just dropped all the audio out, put a new song in, that song by Sean Harris, and then like it would be like this, and then it would cut to black, and it would say what we said.
That's good. I like that a lot.
Cause I was like, I don't have any options. We got to make this old.
Is that episode not up yet? Right? That's,
not up yet. I'm editing it right now.
That's great. Does it do like the little line through the thing, like an old silent movie, goes to text and still has a line?
Oh, wait, how does the line work?
I don't know.
I gotta.
Because it used to be like a film strip.
Yeah.
And even though it was like a still frame, everything was so fucked. Then that things would like be moving back and forth. I don't know if you want to go that direction.
There's probably a filter I could do for that.
Yes, most definitely.
Let me look into that.
I've seen very shitty versions, but if it's shittier, it's even better. I like it a lot.
Yeah, so that was that. But let's get to the topic at hand, shall we?
Yep, 4 minutes to cut out of this one.
Nah, just beginning filler fun stuff.
I mean, cut that out then.
Alright, welcome back to another episode of We Talking About. I'm Zim.
I'm Lee.
And today we're talking about Pokemon Go. Lee, what do you know about Pokemon Go?
The entire internet, possibly the entire planet, is consumed with this Pokemon Go stuff. My personal experience with it is, I asked in our like group chat thing, like, so it's like a normal Pokemon game, but you catch them like with an augmented reality gimmicky bullshit thing, and then one of you was like, no, you just catch them, that's the whole game. And I was like, alright. And I have since not, I'm getting bombarded by it. Like, people are posting things where like their boss at like work puts up a sign in like the break room, like, stop catching Pokemon, you have a job to do, or something like that. And it's like, we work at a hospital. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
There was a tarmac, and there's a guy in his plane. He's looking out the window, and it's like, you know, they can't take off for whatever reason. There's some bullshit on the tarmac. And out this window, he has a picture of there's 6 dudes in like the jumpsuits, and they're all catching something.
Catching Pokemons.
But no, it's not a good game.
Well, okay, but so to be fair, I have never played it. I've never been over someone's shoulder as they've played it. I have no idea what it even really looks like or how it plays.
Okay, so picture Google Maps.
I'm picturing it.
So it is a top view Google Maps, but like slightly like dulled out, cartoonified, not satellite view, more like bullshit view, kind of like one of the cell phone GPS type of programs.
But it's a reel of what's around you?
It is actually your area.
Good.
The center character is you. It doesn't look like you, but you can customize it slightly. You can change it. So it is one Chinese guy, and you can change his hair color and his shirt color and stuff. That's all you can do. You can't change like what it is really. But regardless, so that character is you, and that is a GPS blip on the screen. So your character only moves if you are physically moving the phone. So you're hunting Pokemon. You have a like radius, a circle around you of which where you can see and actually reach things. You can see grass tussle, so you know what direction to like kind of go. But other than that, like it's just you walking around. There's no Pokemon stores, so there's these little checkpoints, which seem to be only churches. What the fuck is that? Every church, which we live in the Gitmo, so we have like 50 churches on our street.
That's hilarious.
So you go to the church, and there's like a little sign, and you just spin it to the side, and like random shit comes out, like Pokeballs or health packs or whatever.
At real life churches.
Real life churches.
Oh my god. Okay.
God gives.
That is fun. Okay.
There are a couple more. There are
gonna
like
have to
parks and
digest that.
landmarks. I hear have them too.
Okay,
But
that's
for
still
the
very
most part,
funny.
because of where we live, it's almost only
Well,
churches.
okay, I don't want to derail the whole thing here, but
Sure, go.
does that mean that like the makers of the game, like you don't have to ask the churches, right? Are the churches pissed? Is that okay?
You don't have to go in the church.
Okay.
You can be on the street.
So that's okay.
You
I
have a
guess.
good like
That
10
feels
yards.
okay because if it was like if it was all McDonald's dispense health packs, I'd be like, well, yes, that's
That would actually be genius.
Well, like
and I
I was
don't know
just
why
gonna
they don't get
say,
on
like
that.
that's super cynical or like whatever and like business and all that, but it makes sense. But churches seem like the least, and like there's no like pope of all types of churches you can ask and like make a deal
I would
with.
imagine it's
So they had to
it's
just be
something
like pick churches, public or
public
something.
properties.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
so
that.
parks, churches, they're public.
Okay, like
and I
parks.
haven't seen because we don't have any around us, but I'm wondering if like synagogues and like
Okay.
there's a mosque. We should actually take a trip.
Oh
There's
my
a
God.
mosque a couple streets down.
catching
But
it
I'm
all.
interested. So like you're playing this game and. In your traditional Pokemon, you'd walk around the tall grass. Something would pop up. You'd throw a Pokeball. You'd have to fight it, weaken it. In this, you don't weaken it at all. You just start throwing balls at it.
Did I mention I've almost never played a Pokemon
All right.
game
So
ever?
Pokemon is a game.
Okay.
Started in Japan.
You have to catch them all.
You have to
I
catch
see.
them all, Lee. So
I
there's
have-
no
I have-
weakening of
I
your
have
opponent.
seen real Pokemon.
There's just
Okay.
throwing balls at it.
So, but you're in this top-down, weird-looking view.
Correct.
GPS.
Once you
when
see
you
a Pokemon,
get there, right? There's a
it
camera.
now goes to your back-facing
Okay.
camera, and you see him in the world, and like sometimes annoyingly have to like line him up to like flick the ball at him. So it's not just like hit the button, the ball throws, and you catch him. It's you have to like flick the
Okay.
ball and it has to hit him.
Now, when you're cameraing around, he's perched on a thing for real. They do an awesome thing, or how does it work?
He's just like floating like there in the thing.
I guess when people post pictures on the internet, they like line up so it looks like he's like in a thing or on a
Probably,
thing or
yeah.
whatever. Oh.
So,
Okay, so like I thought I use the term augmented reality because they've been messing with shit where like the camera can tell where the table is. Like people play card games or whatever, and
yeah,
like
yeah.
you put on things, and like above each card there's the little monster, and like when you move the cards together, the monsters fight and all
not
that shit.
as advanced
Okay.
in this world.
So, like,
no.
the Pokemon-
Not yet. This is still beta, from what I
Yeah.
understand. So it could go a whole lot
Okay.
more interesting.
But they're just randomly floating there. They're not like running on like the fence or something or whatever, right?
because sometimes like you're in the car and it's literally a picture of like it's black of your dashboard and he's like just there, like
he's
like,
in the car with you.
He is
He's in the backseat with an axe.
sometimes
Axiote.
Axiom.
Accident.
But the game's not good. And so the premise of it is like instead of catching them and leveling them up and doing things like that, like you would in a normal one, you're just catching multiples of them. So like if I catch like this rat Pokemon and I catch 50 of that rat Pokemon, I kill 49 of them
And
I get
feed them to the one.
I get a point, a candy. So yes, feeding them to the other one, and he either gains in power or evolves.
Do you have to click kill? I would
You
picture
click transfer,
I would-
and it goes
okay.
to the
transfer parentheses
Professor Willow.
murder. Oh. Okay, because I would have thought it's like Clash Royale, where like you just keep finding more archers and your archer just gets better, but you actually
You have to
you have to literally say no.
Well,
All of you
you're
are
picking which
dupes.
one because, like, and in my experience, every one I find is like of any type of Pokemon is more powerful than the last one I found.
Oh,
So
they're all like a little
they're
different.
different, yeah.
Just-
so you want to make
just
sure you're
stats
killing
or,
the
like,
weaker ones.
Visually.
No, visually they're the same, but in quotes they're different because they
Every,
have different heights and weights and strength. So,
So every
what
like
I understand is
Ratatouille
you want
is,
a really
is
big
looking
one.
this-
Maybe you want the bigger one more than you want the more powerful one because you can level the bigger one to potentially be more powerful than the powerful one you have now. Haven't had enough time to test it. I've only played it for like 2 days.
Okay.
And this is my first impression. But so something I realized is like, so if you're driving and I'm like in your passenger seat and you're going like 70 miles an hour, you're going to real quickly pass by anything that pops up, right?
Okay.
But as long as you tap on it before, like while you're within like the 10 yards, it like comes with you. It's now like in the car with you. like, so like you can like your phone will vibrate, you can tap it, and then like, at the red
That's,
light, try to catch them.
Or while you're still going 70.
Well, there was a like
Oh,
16
no.
car pileup recently. I think it was Indiana. Somebody stopped on the highway to catch a Pikachu, and just every car fucked them.
That's hilarious.
And I can
don't-
totally see how people die in this game because it's not that tapping part. It's the trying to catch them
You're
while you're
flicking balls,
driving.
yo, yeah.
Because like, so here you are driving, and like you're like, oh, he's not directly centered. He was that way. All right, flick.
I gotta
Oh,
look
an
at
18 wheeler. And you're dead.
There was a gigantic pileup on 287 up by like
Pokemon.
Oakland. I'm Everything now is going to be Pokemon.
It's crazy, and like
War
battling
is
is
broken
stupid.
out.
Battling is dumb. So like you go to a gym. There's a gym down
There's
the
gyms.
street, and which is also at a church, I believe.
You said there was nothing.
Well, there's no
Okay.
like it doesn't appear as of yet. Maybe after beta it will change, but it doesn't appear like me and you're walking on the street. We both have the phone. The app is open. I don't like see like trainer and go like fuck you bitch and like attack you. So you go to the fucking gym and you fight the gym, and if you win, you leave a Pokemon there, and now you're the leader of that gym, and someone battles you.
Squatter.
But it's like a dumb system where it's like, okay, you're fighting him. Tap, just keep tapping. Hold the tap. Tap, 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 tap. There's no like picking your attack. There's no like any of the things that happen.
Yeah,
in
well,
the
it's
other game.
it's a accessible phone game.
But
It could be good.
I could play regular Pokemon on my phone and it would be accessible.
Okay, but can you run around the playground and catch?
I prefer not to.
Okay, so that's how I feel. Only I have never played Pokemon. Like you've played a bunch of the old Pokemon games.
Yes.
So this should be like I'm so nostalgic. I'm catching them. I'm really Ash Ketchup. Like it's me, yo. I'm doing it.
The
I'm
only
living
thing
my
that actually
dreams.
is kind of cool about this is the very limited thought of the actual world of Pokemon. So like everyone who played Pokemon was like, oh, it'd be so cool if you could just go out and catch things next
Yeah, exactly.
And like this has like the tiniest grasp of that because it's not like real. Like you don't like oh right, I caught one. Oh, I fought him. It's just like got him.
Oh, but that's as real as things get now. This is real. This is all reality is anymore.
Once they can get like the vibe, what the hell it's called, where like it's like gotta be the very best, like and
the
you're
whole
actually
world
in
twists
the world,
and changes into Pokemon.
like I'm in my office playing the game,
Okay,
and I can
yeah,
walk
yeah.
around, and it's like actually okay, your accuracy was good, you caught one, and like you went out there, you're not powerful enough, and Pokemon are actually trying to fuck you, and you're running and like with a gun trying to shoot down fucking birds, then I'll be in.
Okay. So that makes sense. You're saying that like this is trying to be immersive in like the world of Pokemon by
Yeah.
turning the real world into the world of Pokemon, but barely having anything like to do.
Having not
And
the
for
ability
you,
to actually do
flipping
things.
it and just creating a fake world that you can immerse yourself in.
Or even if
the
you
whole world,
didn't
know?
go VR or try to make it anything real, I don't know why they haven't made a like World of Warcraft style Pokemon game, like where I could attack my friends, I could fuck with people. There's actually gangs and tribes and wars and bullshit. Like it was like
That doesn't seem like what Pokemon is.
I know, but it should be.
Just play something else. That
Why
is
not
that.
just
I don't
why
know.
not just reskin Halo as Pokemon?
But I think Nintendo makes Pokemon, right?
Correct.
Did they make this game? I guess they have to
The
license it at
Pokemon
the very
company
least.
makes this game.
Okay, so it's like a okay, yeah. I forget who it was, but somebody went on record as saying like, "I know you're all getting older, but Pokemon is for the kids."
Yeah.
Like this new Pokemon game is for the current 13-year-olds. It
Mm-hmm.
isn't for you that play the old Pokemon, because like other series kind of like grow up with their people.
Yeah, they were like, we don't give a fuck
They
about
want
you
like
fans.
it's a new gritty retelling where Ash has like a like big scar on his face. It's like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're never doing that. Fuck you. No. So like fans have to do fan art where they look like real monsters and it's all like dark and stuff.
Yeah.
That's vaguely interesting, but I have no interest in Pokemon. This whole thing seems crazy. I'm interested to see where it goes and how many more deaths occur. This is
It's
fucking
pretty dumb.
ridiculous.
And like certain things are actually walk based. Like to hatch an egg, you have to walk. Like it's incubated by the heat of your loins or something. Like
What?
it's like, oh, I gotta go 10 miles.
Your
Oh.
thighs grinding together.
I couldn't
and
imagine
producing
what it
heat.
is other than that. But I made that up. They don't ever say it's your actual heat generating. But
they
you
just say you have to walk?
Yeah. So like
Okay.
And different eggs. Like some are
Wow.
like like half a kilometer. Some are like 5 kilometers. Like
Oh shit, that's
like
amazing.
real walking.
That's what it is. So someone made a post of like
Why is America
like-
fat? Nintendo's like, we got this.
No. They said like vice presidents and first ladies have been trying to get kids to exercise for like 20 years, and like Pokemon did it in like a day or something like that.
They said more
'Cause they're
people were at the
walking and doing
parks
shit outside
in like the last week
Yeah.
than there have been in the last like 10 years.
Yeah, like in the mid '80s, they started doing shit like, "Kids, go outside. Stop watching this. After you watch these commercials, but then go outside," and all that stuff. And now they're finally going out just to catch Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's gonna like wear off though, right? It's gonna be like a fad. It's gonna be like a, whoa, I can't believe we all did that for a week. Wow, right?
I don't know, with how popular it was
So good.
this week, I'm like, damn.
Oh, it's everywhere. It's
Yeah.
unstoppable.
And you see some motherfuckers are like, damn, your shit is, and it is a what's the word, freemium play thing. So like you can
you spend real money?
You can spend real
Hatch
money.
eggs?
You can spend money to buy like, so there's like Stardust or some bullshit, and there's like the candies.
Okay.
And like Poke Dollars can buy like everything, and like it's like 100 Poke Dollars for $1, or like 1,200 for $10, something like that. But like, and then it goes kind of like how Clash of Clans would be like, and for like $100 you can buy like, and I guarantee people are doing that because I look at some of the, like as you drive by gyms, you can see what the high level Pokemon is inside them, and you're looking at some things you're like, this has only been out for like a fucking week. How the fuck?
How do you have a level 49 Gigaplume left?
Now these are in like hundreds, like because it's not like Pokemon was like 0 to 99 or whatever, and this is like I saw a guy with like a 700 or something. I was like, how the fuck did you do that?
That's great. So they're making like a shit ton of money.
My biggest thing is like 200, and I'm like, damn.
So this is part of the Go series. Like there was a Lara Croft Go and a Hitman Go. They've gotten good like reviews. They're making like mobile games that aren't quite as bad as usual or like whatever.
Well, we'll see if this.
Are you gonna keep?
I'm gonna go until I crush Steve from work.
So yeah, but you have an external motivator here, but
yes.
But the game itself, you don't think would keep your
no,
because you're driving on the road, catching them like you're reaching your hand out the window and they're grabbing the Pokemon.
Yeah,
you're coming with me,
so
bitch.
Here's the newest thing. So Netflix and chill, you're familiar with that?
Oh yes.
So the newest thing is Pokemon Go and chill because it's a free date. You walk around a park or whatever.
Yep.
And Babs asked me, she goes, Tuesday, do you want to go play Pokemon and just walk around? And I was like, I'm not committing to anything, but I'll think about it.
You should. That's
and now
amazing.
she wants me to, so I'm like, yeah, I'll do that.
It's like, yeah, you go on like an adventure. You can recapture the feeling of being like a kid and going and doing.
I ain't going outside though. We're gonna go to the mall or something.
Oh god,
because
okay.
fuck outside.
Well, it's been mild like recently, but yeah, it'll probably be super hot again by Tuesday. So.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, you just don't want to be
outside.
Okay.
No.
Well,
And so another thing is you can't cheat. So like you can't drive and get those kilometers over 15 miles an hour doesn't count.
That's amazing.
So like, but you could go on like a bike.
There has to be a scheme to get kids to like fucking move around. I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah. But it's interesting. It's a cool idea.
This is a crazy thing. This is one of those weird things that
if
has
they
happened
were to
in
mix
humanity.
this with Pokemon, so if you had the ability to play Pokemon like normal, or and like oh it's hard, you can't catch these random things, or go into the real world and do things too, so you'd still earn money in Pokemon, buy Pokeballs in Pokemon, could use them in reality because you can run out of balls if you don't go to those like the churches to get more balls. If you don't find the Lord, you can't play the game.
Yeah, what if there's nothing by you or whatever?
If you live in East Bumblefuck, you're fucked, I suppose.
No, so that's because it was so popular. I just kind of assumed, like, oh, this must be like a full Pokemon game, except you walk around to catch them by going to like the fucking park.
It
and all
should
that
be
shit.
that. There should be a mix because for people
that interests me because you're like, wait, what do you do? Well, I just do a bunch of this like in my house. What do you do? Well, I fucking hike all around like the neighborhood to do fucking crazy shit. Where'd
my
you get
favorite
that?
was people in Newark. They're like, this game's not safe.
No, this game is
Well, because you're literally walking around with your phone, like an expensive piece of equipment in front of you, just like
No, that's
like I drove, like I hit the churches last night in my car because I'm like, I ain't walking around, motherfucker.
See, like, you just like pull into the parking lot, slow way down, and like walk to
Pretty
the
much, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. If you can spin fast, you don't even gotta stop. You can drive by that bitch.
I'm not sure the motion to like pick up the random shit or whatever.
It's like it's a disc and you go, and it just spins around and Pokeballs shoot out of it. Yeah.
Terrifying.
So you ever gonna play Pokemon?
I don't think so.
No?
I mean, this or like any of them.
Well, this and then any of them.
I mean, any of them probably not because I've.
So this one?
Maybe for research. Well, so this is so different and weird. I might just try it once everyone else has stopped playing, just to see
once the
like,
servers go down.
Yeah, just once it's completely shut down and there's nothing to do anymore or whatever, just to see like what this is like. But I'm not a big phone gamer and I'm not a big like Pokemoner. So I can't. I feel like this like heralds the coming of more interesting, crazy games, though.
Yeah.
Because
if you could download your stuff into a real game, though, it would be so much better.
I'm thinking of something like you're like a bounty hunter and there's a bounty board and targets get marked that are playing and you're like in like your friend's circle or something, like weird stuff using this sort of tech. I could see and once they can have the Pokemon really running next to like the fence and he can't get through the fence, I'd be like, oh shit, what?
Got it.
Just for like technology.
I feel like they
you know?
can't do things like that.
No,
Would
I
make it
know.
really good, and not that they physically can't. That they can't because if things could actually run and dart and you're looking at them just through your phone, people are going to get hit by cars, like a lot more than they already are.
But that kind of thins the herd, though. I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah, well, at a certain point, they have to outlaw helmets and just, if you don't want a helmet...
But that's... like that's horrible. But I don't even. I feel like they could just be like, we didn't know. I don't. The why?
There
I
is a
don't know.
little screen that pops up every time you load it that says "Be careful."
Yeah, exactly. But like once, like imagine your game is like, okay, this game had the most sales opening weekend. This game had the most downloads in like a 24-hour period. This game has the highest death toll over like a month. Like
It would probably be popular for that.
everyone would know about it. Like senators and fucking like chancellors of foreign countries would be like, blah 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 blah. Translation: we have to ban Pokemon Go. It's not coming to our country. It's dangerous. It would be this amazing thing.
Just hearing that headline, like, man causes pileup trying to catch Pikachu. Hilarious.
It's something you never thought that you would ever hear in a million
It's hard to
years.
find a Pikachu, though. I'm on that
Is
guy's
it?
side.
Oh, God. I was going to say, like, if you're in the know, does that headline even make sense?
I'm not even
Ooh,
seeing
a Pikachu?
one.
Oh.
Even
amazing.
in the Pokemon game, you had to go, like, there was only 2 spots that had it. So, and that's another thing is I don't know if it's 100% random, because if me and you are playing side by side and we walk into a park, I will see different things than you see. So it's definitely
really?
randomized.
Oh, no.
But I don't know if it's like, and I've caught fucking, like, things that are fish on the highway. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure that part's not, like, well, who knows?
but it should, like, I feel like
that would
easy.
be, that's another, like, so, like,
OSHA map, not OSHA maps, FEMA maps for flood areas, your water.
No, like, when something's new, you know, they just have to do, like, whatever they can. But those are the, like, optimizations and tweaks for, like, the future that I could see being like, oh, well, I can't find any of these because it's too cold. They don't like the cold.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
in winter, maybe, like, where do you live?
Things seem
Holy
to change
shit.
night and day.
Exactly, like the weird purple guys come out at night or something. I made that up, I don't know.
There's a shitty Pokemon called the Magikarp, and he literally can't attack at all.
Okay.
But when he upgrades to this big dragon fucking thing.
I've seen memes about that, yeah.
And so your average Pokemon costs like 25 to 50 to evolve. He costs 400.
Yeah.
And so that means you have to catch like 400 of these things and burn them to make that. And I'm like,
Yes.
God damn. It's a lot of balls.
I'm shocked to hear you say that you don't see the same things. That I thought that was one of the selling points because all these fucking memes and shit on the internet say like, a cop was like, "What are you kids doing here?" And it's like, "We found a Pidgey in the thing," and then the cop's like, "Ooh, where?" and takes out his phone and like goes to catch it with them. But that doesn't happen. You're saying, right? That's a lie.
I'm not saying it can't happen because I have heard of things where like, oh, there's a Vaporeon over there, and there's like 3 dudes in someone's yard trying to catch one.
Yeah.
But like
when that was gonna be
me
the
and my
main
friends
thing.
were in the parking lot at work.
Yeah.
It was like, what do you see? And like, we did not have the same things.
That
so I don't know
sucks.
if it's like rarer, more famous things are like in one spot and everyone sees that, or if like like your random junk is different.
Super unique.
Yeah.
Highly. Okay, I guess. Because that was the coolest part. Where like I'm looking at it with my phone and you go like this. And like you both can see it.
But
like
then
it's
does that mean only
it's a
one person
crazy
will be able to
hard
catch it? Like
Probably, but that means that he's really there. You're into Pokemans. It's amazing.
yeah, we gotta do more.
You can throw your balls together.
Yeah,
You have it for the iPhone though?
I have it for the iPhone, but it's on
Okay.
Android.
I've heard about it for Android. Maybe that's
Yeah, it's on
part of the
everything.
thing or whatever.
All right, guys. So until next time, that's my my little bullshit about Pokemon Go. Again, I'm not
keep us-
endorsing it. I think the game is stupid.
Oh.
But I will play it to beat Steve.
And we'll give an update eventually. See if you beat Steve. See if you're still playing, and if you have in fact caught them all.
Yes. Until next time, don't die in a fire.